everyone! Welcome to How Ines Rolls. I am making another recipe today for my cookie collection for Christmas. So I need to get started because it's really easy and it's not even a cookie. Like I said, it's not a cookie, but they are candy cane fudge. So I love fudge. Actually, chocolate is my friend. But I have never been a huge fan of white chocolate. But with this recipe, it has my favorite mint. So I know it's gonna be delicious. And it's so easy. So first I need to get some materials, which I need a couple bowls. And I'll show you what else we need. For this recipe, you'll need an 8x8 pan and some foil, some pure peppermint extract. You know, I know some friends that actually cook with their doTERRA also. So if you don't have pure peppermint extract and you have some doTERRA, I'm sure that will work. Some white chocolate chips or baking chips, some food coloring, some frosting, and about a quarter cup of crushed candy canes. So I'm ready. So first thing what I'm gonna do is put these in the microwave and melt them for 1 minute. While everything's melting, I'm just putting some foil in a pan and I'm gonna lightly spray it with some cooking spray. Sounds like my chocolate is ready for the next part, which is this whole container of frosting mixed into it, and let it go for another 30 seconds. How easy is this? Back into the microwave it goes. Now I'll also have the recipe at the end of the video. So easy in case you forget anything. Just adding some peppermint. So if you're gonna be using doTERRA, I would start with just a drop because it is so concentrate that I think a drop is more than enough. But this one I only put about a quarter of a teaspoon in there. And then just mix it in. So I'm just going to eyeball about a half a cup into a separate container in which I'm going to add the red coloring to it. So it's probably best to use the gel. I don't have the gel, so I just have regular. So I hope it works. So we'll just get this going and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, it kind of made more of a darker pink color, which is totally fine with me. And I'm just going to now take this and put it in the pan. Bring it a little closer. It smells so good. I love mint. And I even bought a package of the Andes Mint Crunch, I think it's what it's called, just to kind of give some for the kids and whatever, and I had a few. They were so good, and it was white chocolate, so maybe I'm coming around. So we're just gonna get this into the pan. Gonna spread it around. So when this, after this is done, I'm just gonna put it in the refrigerator to cool for about an hour or so. And can you believe the recipe in the card said it was, then you cut it into 8 rows of 8, which would be 64 pieces. And I'm like, yeah, right. So we'll just eyeball that. So we're just dolloping because we're going to do a marble effect. So easy, right, guys? And you can give this to your neighbor gifts. You can always just kind of keep some in the freezer or in the fridge in a baggie for when people come over, which is kind of what I'm doing because we have people come over kind of a lot now with the holidays, and we're even expecting some friends next weekend to come and even stay with us. So maybe this will stay, maybe it won't, but if it doesn't, I know how easy it is to make. So we're just gonna swirl it. You know, if I had the red food coloring, this would be more Christmassy instead of like the spring, more Eastery, but that's okay. So I'm just swirling it until I like it. And then I'm just gonna top it with the crushed up candy canes. So this is gonna be super yummy. I can already smell it. And it was so easy, am I right? How many of you are already starting to bake and putting things in the freezer for the holiday? I think in theory it's a good idea, but when you have 4 little boys or 4 hungry boys, they want them, and I always want to taste. So I'm happy to share, but usually they don't last long here. Yum, yum, am I right? I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and we're gonna leave it in there for about an hour or so. Look where I found Ezra. He made a little fort, so he just wants to stay in his little fort. Do you want to lick the spoon?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my sample. How's that? Is that good? All right, I'm gonna start cleaning, okay?
Okay.
So like I said, I'm going to get started cleaning. Let me show you what my house looked like. Ugh. Pretty sad, right? So I found this little check off, so I'll show you now. That little check off is gonna be my little saving grace, so to say, because when people start coming, I kind of start getting a little bit freaked because I'm like, I need to do everything all at once. So if I can kind of break it up over some days, then it will be so much easier. So what I'm gonna do today is just do my kitchen and my living room cleanup. I love when I can tackle something so quick and easy like the front room with the living room and the pillows and all of that good stuff. So now I'm gonna do scrub counters and the sink and be on it. I'm gonna just sprinkle my favorite Mrs. Meyer's, like a surface scrub. It's kind of like a Comet. I got this from Tina, but I have seen it around and I am loving it. I love the way it smells. I think Comet tends to be really, really strong and abrasive, even in scent. So I kind of shy away from it because of my hand. So I've been buying a lot of things from Grove.co. Is that what it's called? The Grove Collaborate. And I'm loving it. So I've done 2 months with them and they give you lots of little freebies. So what I think I'll do is I'll add a little code in the description box and I think it'll save you some money or get you extra freebies. So if you're interested, I even got like this cute little dish to put some like these little things by my sink and it's so cute, am I right? So let me get started. Let me get cleaning. One thing that I got from Grove is this little caddy that you can spring for the little sponges, which in theory is awesome, but it doesn't quite work the way I'd like it to work, where it just makes a spill. And I'm thinking about getting the more circular one with the brush. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna get that, it may not work the best that you think as it would. But I think the little scrubby brush that goes in with the circular one would probably be the better bet. But at least I have a cute little thing to hold my icky sponges. This one's a better one. Okay, here's another favorite. I love this cream cleaner. It's made with baking soda, also Mrs. Meyer's, and it has a lemon verbena taste. scent. So it's like a soft scrub and I love it. Now you notice I've talked about my dry hands if you've been watching me for a minute. And I'm just not one who likes to put on gloves because I just never know really how much time I have. And I'm trying to be as quick as possible. And these products do not dry out my hands. So I love it. Who else just wants to go and order a pizza after they've scrubbed their kitchen? But I won't. I'm about to clean the table, but I am using this Caldrea cleaner. It smells so good. I think it's like the sea salts and something, so it had sea salt in it. But it was a referred product by Amanda at This Crazy Life, and I thought I'd try it. The only thing is that it costs a lot of money. So what I've done is I've watered it down. So it smells really good, and you can water it down. And this, I got this one for free, this glass jar. Okay, here's the after. I think I showed you a little bit of this area, but this table is nice and clean, and I might put this cute little tablecloth on it. Still thinking. So there's still some more tension up here on the counters, but some of that's my son's and that's their work. Okay, so the kitchen sink is done. I'm making Navajo tacos, which is why you see bread dough thawing out. But counters are clean and ready to get dusty with making dinner. So now I have something else to show you. So I'm just kind of taking it away from the foil. Oh, this looks so good. Okay. And now I'm just gonna chop it up. You could probably coarse chop it, but I'm not gonna do that. Ezra, you want a piece? Mm-hmm. Remember how I said it was like 8 rows of 8? Yeah, right, little 64 pieces. I think not. Let's see, look at that.
That looks good.
Here.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Really good.
Really good? You gonna share that one with me? I'm just kidding, you can have that one. So I'm just lining up my plate right now with as much fudge as I can put on there. And I'm gonna save this little piece for me. But it's easy to cut. You could probably just use a knife. This is a pastry cutter. So it's very easy. And you saw how quick I put it together. Ta-da, my goodness. Ta-da! Here we go. So good. The mint is subtle, not strong at all. That's delicious. These won't last long. Thanks for stopping by to see these lovelies get made. Plus, you know, I hope that list of, holiday cleaning helps some of you. It sure is gonna help me. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. See you soon.